This is exactly how I built 10K a month discipline at 17 years old. If you don't know me, my name's Ja. I'm a 17-year entrepreneur who has scaled multiple businesses to 10K a month plus all at 17 years old, and I'm a senior in high school. I'm ready to overall just educate you and overall help you better your life. Getting straight into the video, or my first point, I will say I had multiple core habits that basically paralleled with each other and transferred into not only my income, my physique, and everything, etc. So the first habit that I had that really helped me and benefited me was just staying consistent. Matter of fact, this is probably be the only habit that I'll talk about because it kind of pours into all the other ones, and it was the most important habit. Staying consistent did so much for me, more than I can say. So I'll use my physique for an example, right? I'm not sure if you can see through the shirt or anything like that, but if you look at my other videos, you'll be able to tell that I have a pretty good physique for my age, right? A pretty good physique overall amongst all men. Only 6% of, or I think it's less than that, I think it's only 6% of men or something like that have a visible six pack. There's 3 to 4 times more millionaires in the world than there are men with a visible six pack, right? And before I really had one, I wanted to achieve that so bad. The days where I didn't feel like being in the gym, the days where I didn't feel like working out from home or using this pull-up bar back there, they kind of sucked, you know what I'm saying? But it was the discipline and the fact that I stayed consistent that really benefited me and that allowed me to get the physique that I have right now. Staying consistent even when I didn't want to be consistent is what allowed me to be where I'm at today, right? And that pretty much transpired and that pretty much came over to my business aspect. So my first business that hit 10K a month plus was my power washing business that I ran during the summer. That was about 3 or 4 months ago, something like that. The days when it was 95 degrees outside, I'm from the Middle West, so it gets pretty hot out here. It's 95 degrees outside. All my friends are at concerts on 2-mans, 3-mans, hanging out with each other, kicking it. It's summertime, going into my senior year. They're all having a blast, right? I'm sitting out. It's 95 degrees. I'm sweating. I'm tired. I'm irritated. I have a headache, all of the above. And I'm sitting there knocking on doors, getting told no, getting told get off my property. I don't want your services, etc., right? But it was consistency that kept me going, and it was consistency that pretty much allowed me to raise my income level, and it was the consistency that pretty much allowed me to never have to go to door again, right? People come to me now. Well, I don't even really do that business that much anymore, but it's kind of like back then people would start to come to me once they saw my work, and I could really get into that, etc. But it was the consistency of me staying consistent. I'm saying that word a lot, but that's what allowed me to do what I'm able to do right now. You know what I'm saying? So you can apply that to your aspect of life, no matter what it may be. It doesn't have to be power washing or anything like that. It could just be consistency and making YouTube videos like I'm doing right now for content creation, hitting the gym. You could be a chef, anything like that. I can go on and on and on and on, but you get the point. You know what I'm saying? You have to stay consistent. You have to not give up, because the moment you give up, you're pretty much selling yourself short of all the potential you possibly could have. You know what I'm saying? I can't tell you how many times when I was out there doing door-to-door in houses that the last house of the day, I kid you not, and this is what keeps me going to this day, the last house of the day after getting told no all day is the house that gave me their business and is the house that said yes. I feel like that's such a crazy thing that happened to me this summer, and that happened to me on multiple different occasions. After getting told no all day, once again, the very last house of the day, the last house of the neighborhood was the house that said yes. You must suffer, you must go through times where it doesn't feel good, you must go through no's, failures, etc. But then again, at the end, you're going to succeed. You may not know when the end is, but that just goes to show that you have to keep on going. Even when you don't feel like it, just keep on pushing, keep on striving, keep on going, and never give up. That's one of the most important things that you could possibly do. I never want you to give up. I always want you to keep striving. If I can do it at 17, then you can do it at any age, whether you're 13, 14, 15, 25, 26, 27. It doesn't matter. All you have to do is start, and all you have to do is stay consistent. The consistency tied into my discipline. Well, I should say my discipline tied into my consistency, because discipline, consistency is kind of the same thing when you really think about it. But I want you to stay disciplined. I want you to go achieve all your dreams, so that way you can drive that fast car, live in that dream house, take care of your family, your mom, your friends, whatever. Pretty much you just have to do what you got to do, and it will be a hard journey. It's not going to be an easy journey, but that's kind of the love of the game. You know what I'm saying? You just got to keep doing it. You got to keep striving. You can never give up. I feel like in this video, I know I'm repeating myself a lot, but that's because I can't stress these points enough. Never give up. Stay consistent, and your day will come. You will benefit, and you will achieve everything that you want to do in life. If you like the video, make sure you drop a thumbs up and just drop a comment and subscribe to the channel, as it helps me bring more great content to you like this as well. I post every single day, so make sure you subscribe like I said, and I'll see you tomorrow. I can't wait to help you all and give you more awesome advice. That's it. Ciao.